All right, I've never seen anything like this break before, and I'm sure it's going to come as a surprise that the guys who escaped in New Orleans, two of them, were still on the outside until just now. They got one's still on the outside, and I wonder if they stayed out the longest because they were working together. Remember, one of them was on an iPad talking to the girlfriend, and maybe she helped with assistance. The other guy was on Instagram after they had already escaped. He said, "I didn't escape, I was let out." So just what happened 6 weeks ago, we just had movement just a few hours ago. All right, so I want to talk to two different people with perspective on this, all right? We have the aunt of the guy who was just caught, Massey. I'm going to talk to her in a second, Shaquitha Taylor. But first, I want to bring in Ann Kirkpatrick, okay? Ann Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick is the superintendent of the New Orleans Police Department. Thank you very much for being with us again.
Yes, hi, Chris.
So, Ann, how did you get him? And do you think that he was working with the other guy, and that's how they both stayed out?
Yes, and so first of all, our national audience does not always understand. So I'm going to take a moment to say that the New Orleans Police Department and the superintendent does not run the jail. This jail is under the oversight of our sheriff of the parish, but the jail is in our city. And so the impact of this jailbreak impacted our city. It came through a Crime Stopper tip. And so for those who have Crime Stopper in your community, Crime Stoppers matters. And so it was through a tip that we were able to circle the house today with our other law enforcement partners, and he came out peacefully.
So is it true, Superintendent, first of all, I did not mean in any way, and I never have suggested in any way that you had anything to do with it or there was statewide any kind of problem. This was obviously local to that jail, and it's not the first time. And in fact, I had the former sheriff say the same thing to me. But so I agree with what you say for my audience's edification. But in terms of catching him, Crime Stoppers gave you a tip. And where was the guy? In an Airbnb? Is that true?
That's our understanding. Well, it is what it was. He was in an Airbnb. He was obviously being helped, as well as the other inmates. So in your opening remarks, it is correct. We knew basically from the beginning that they were being assisted, and many of those who have been assisting have been arrested, and we will hold anyone accountable who helped.
Good. Derrick Groves is the other guy who's on the outside. Was Massey, did he resist when they found him? And what do you know about Groves, and what's your concern?
Well, again, Massey did not resist. So when the house was circled, he actually walked out peacefully and was taken into custody without issue. Every one of the other inmates who we have captured were captured without incident. Groves is the most dangerous of the inmates who is still out there.
And what do you know about, do you have any kind of sense of whether he was close to this guy or using the same Airbnb, or who was helping him?
With respect to that specifically associated with the same Airbnb, I can't tell you that. I can tell you they all work together in this escape. They obviously have also been helped. People need to understand we are actively following every single lead, which is over 1,000, and we follow up on every single one of them, the credible ones.
Well, Superintendent, thank you very much. Congratulations on the job, and I hope that you get the other guy real soon. And if there's anything we can do to help, we're a call away. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're very proud. I'm proud of NOPD and all of our partners.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.